This is 1443 Lenox Avenue, South Beach, Miami. This house was a 1947 and was taken down to the studs in 2006. All new appliances, all new everything. And here comes Linda. Hey girl. So this is where she's been hiding this whole time. And this is a fellow super agent, Linda Gross, who's making a guest appearance here. And we are at Mushi's Brokers Open at 1443
This is what we do.
Lenox Avenue.
And this is how we do it.
And this is how we do it.
Exactly.
So we are going into the 1533 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. As I was saying, it was taken down to its studs. And Brazilian floors.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
This is the half bath. Stone floors, stone and grout. Same thing with the full bath. As you can see, updated sinks, walk-in shower with the rain faucet.
Come on in.
Kitchen. Hey Ian.
Yeah.
Wow. Updated appliances, yeah?
There's nothing that you can look at in this house that's not brand new. So
Love it.
We gutted the house down to the bare walls.
Deep sinks all the way down to the studs, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's gas, okay.
Absolutely. Everything's all brand new. It's $400,000 spent in remodeling the house. We paid $700 for it, so we're taking a beating on this.
Wow. Well, you have some good solid people behind you to help this thing go, you know, and for the price that you want to.
So, but I'm not even talking about what. So we have 1.1 in it, and at one point it was priced at 1.29, but.
And that was what year? 2008? 2007? Okay.
Not obvious because we gutted it down to the studs.
But I mean,
it's not the studs.
And you have a lap pool and everything.
Everything's from 2016.
It's actually just 3 feet shorter than a standard pool. It's much wider if you go out there than a lap pool.
Okay, and I can get out there with the sliding doors. Are these hurricane resistant windows?
Yes.
I guess you learned your lesson after after
no,
Wilma,
we just did it. I mean, nothing exists. This out here was a concrete slab when we bought the house.
Oh, it was.
The porch didn't exist. This didn't exist. We did everything.
Oh my God.
This was
it totally blew me away from the outside. I had no idea.
This was a 1946 bungalow that had nothing done to it. The kitchen was not open.
Yeah.
Everything was enclosed, little
claustrophobic.
Yeah, so
that's usually what it's like here on all the really old 1940s houses, but you guys put so much into it.
Just cutting this out was like 10 grand.
I like the disco ball. It's a nice little touch up there. And this is wood?
This is composite. This is special weather stuff that just doesn't you don't have to do anything to it. Probably should have sealed it when we first got it because the guy said, "Oh, you don't have to do anything to it," but he didn't tell us it would weather.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know,
I would have never known until you pointed it out.
This though is 6 years old. This is actually literally the first thing we did to the house was put this in, even before we cut out the doors.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's kind of like screaming for a deck, you know? Yeah. I think it adds to the charm of the house.
So I mean, everything. I mean, all the landscaping, everything you see, we had to do. Nothing existed.
Nice vibe out here, you know. This is definitely like gonna go fast in the heart of South Beach.
You want to know something? And in the afternoon, this is 10 to 15 degrees cooler than the front of the house. We've spent days out here. One day we were out here all day on a Sunday. We walked in, I turned on the news, said hottest day of the year. We never even noticed.
You never knew it, huh?
No, we have amazing parties out here. I mean, and it's so quiet. There's that's a parking lot.
That's
for FPL.
Oh, I see.
South,
so you don't have anyone complaining, that's nosy neighbors or anything like that.
We've had parties out here till 5 in the morning, and no one says boo to us. That's an alley behind us.
That's an alley behind us. Okay.
And so the only adjoining neighbor we have is right over there. And
Right.
we did some.
And they seem
bought
cool.
We bought our countertops from them. We overpaid for those
Oh,
granite
yeah?
countertops, but they've never uttered a peep. They
Wow.
never say boo. I mean, seriously. I mean, we've been out here.
So it's equipped to entertain hundreds without
We've had-
having neighbors
Yeah, no
pop
problem.
over the
Yeah,
fence.
and just a couple of doors down the block, our neighbor he says I can't play any music after 11 o'clock without getting the police coming by, and we've never had a problem.
Wow. Okay.
And,
Super.
And actually, our last party, the guy, the DJ, he even brought out his big, huge speaker.
And then we have a roommate who's
Brazilian
a DJ,
pecan hardwood floors.
DJ.
Okay. Track lighting
Helped offset some of the costs in the last few
being used as a changing room right now. Crystal pendant lights in the dining room. Okay. Custom blinds throughout. Monitored security, fire glass system. Custom cabinets in the bathroom. Toto finishes. Glass showers. Stone flooring. Deep tub. And there's your walk-in glass shower with the rain faucet. Impact doors on the exterior. The pool is 32 by 11. Solar heated. Backyard is wired for surround sound. Wow, that's neat. Closets. The master bedroom goes right out to the custom built deck, right out back here. Nice area to entertain hundreds. The roof is less than 15 years old. Has extra storage sheds out back, privacy hedges, and the yard is actually extraordinarily quiet for South Beach.
Who's got the pasta? Farouk. Over on Palm Island?
Yeah.
Are you going there now?
Yeah. Very, very nice. It's very nice to meet you. Okay, I'll shoot you when I was Remember where he's at?
Some of the alcohol halfway back, right? I love their Sunday brunch. You know, the trick to that is you go in for brunch and you keep your wristband on, and then you get in for dinner. You guys might want to do that before you leave.
I don't know, I haven't been there for Sunday brunch, but the crowd gets ugly later on. Around 7 o'clock, the mud people come in.
Oh, great. Woodstock 94 all over again, right? At Nikki Beach?